Well, hey everyone, I guess you know what time it is. It's that time of the month again to give out a new giveaway and to draw the lucky winners for the last giveaway. Anyway, what we decided to do, we were talking and I said, you know, or my son made a comment about this Chemex right here. And I said, well, you think people would want one of those in the giveaway? He said, sure. So what we decided to do was to give you a pot like this one right here. Okay, to heat up your water in. Then we've got a coffee maker, or I guess you can make any other kind of liquid material in here once you heat the water up. And then an Outpost cup so that you have something to drink it in. So this is what we're going to give away January 2022, and we hope that some lucky winner will appreciate being able to make coffee over the campfire. Then what we're going to do on the review channel, we're going to give away an East Wing hammer. You know, we've tried to give away tools and recreational items and you know, things that people could use outdoors so that you could you know, add to your equipment or add to your outdoor equipment. Anyway, this right here always comes in handy. This is a 20 ounce. This is what I use most of all. I've used 22 over most of the years, but I decided to go ahead and go with the 20, a little bit lighter, a little bit older. Anyway, this is what we're going to give away on the review channel, so we hope that someone will appreciate that and it will come in handy. Anyway, I'm going to take a couple of drinks of this coffee right here, and then we'll run inside and see who the lucky winners are for the month of December. Okay guys, I had a whole lot of trouble inside the house. I had to come out here in the kitchen, so I apologize. That wind is really blowing. So I've got both channels pulled up out here, and I've got two random pickers pulled up. So let's start with the Outpost channel. I'm going to copy this URL, go over to the random picker, put this in. Now this is for the Outpost channel, the main channel. We're going to get all the comments. And then we're going to start the raffle. So it looks like Sam Sulfaro, you are the winner for the Outpost channel for the 7-piece Klein screwdriver set. Now we're going to run over to this channel, copy that URL, run over here to the random picker, put it in there, get all the comments. This is for the Milwaukee ratchet screwdriver set for the review channel. And it looks like Trish Roberts Foster, you are the winner for the review channel. Well, looks like I can pack this stuff up now since we picked both of those. So Trish, congratulations to you. And what was the name on the other one? Sam, congratulations to you both as winners. We hope that you appreciate those gifts, and we'll get some long use out of them. So be sure and contact us at SmokyMountainOutpost@gmail.com. Leave us your address and stuff, how we can get in touch with you, and we will make sure that those companies get those out to you. So now let's get back to the video. Well, hey guys, welcome back to the cabin. It is supposed to get down cold again. I think it's tonight. We have had about 2 weeks of, I don't know, somewhere between 60 and 70, probably upper side of 73 degrees. So it's really been nice. That's been over the holidays. This is actually January 1. By the way, happy New Year to each and every one of you guys. There's something on the lens too. A little spider. Anyway, you know, we were getting a lot of comments about the flooring, and you know, I really do like that type. If you've never had or seen that type, it's called Life Proof. You might can go online and check it out, but I mean, it's a complete system. You don't put any underlayment, you don't really do anything basically other than what they suggest is start in the left hand corner somewhere and work your way out. But no, it is really a superior product. The locking mechanism, when I compared it to some of the other stuff that they had there, it wasn't like any of the other. Anyway, they do sell a mallet, a smaller mallet than what I've been using, and a plastic tamping block to use on that. But I already had that little bit larger mallet, and I just used a cut-off piece of that material, and match the joints up, and then use that to tamp in. Anyway, but once that stuff gets set and locked in, I'll tell you what, there's not even a hairline seam almost. It's just almost invisible, other than when you're making a transition from dark to light. You can see that portion. But if they're the same color, it's hard to tell where they went together. It is that accurate. But it's got a nice rubber backing on the back side of it. It's got the inner core, whatever they make out of that, and then that tough, durable laminate that they put on top of it that they guarantee. Even on the commercial side, it's guaranteed for 5 years. Now that's actually a long time. I don't know what the numbers are that they use to consider commercial or high traffic, but the guy that used to actually be one of my students, had his family in my karate schools years and years ago. I had worked with him laying some flooring because that's what he does for a living. He does hardwood and tile, and he used to do carpet years ago, but he doesn't do that anymore. Does a lot of tile, bathroom walls, kitchen, things like that. Anyway, he told me that I would be very, very, very happy with that it was on the upper end. But in comparison, he said, if you've got the dogs, and he said, you got the kitchen too. He said they're putting this front door to back door on the high-end homes pretty much everywhere in the Metroplex. So I decided to go with that. Went down there and looked, and they had a color that would actually match the cabin really well, because I wanted to go from light walls and then the bottom being dark back to a lighter flooring material, and they happen to have that oak, which blended really well. I think it's called Really Oak, something to that nature. But anyway, the colors went fantastic with the cabin, and I'll tell you what, it's almost it's like you're gliding when you're walking on it. I don't know, it's not really spongy because of the way that it's put together, but it's so soft when you walk on it, and it makes everything cleaning up so easy. But like I had mentioned in one of the videos, that I think what I'm going to do is wait on doing the baseboards till probably later on this coming year, or actually this year now, because I've got some other things to do, and what I need to do is I need to prep all that material. So I need to get it out, I need to shave the bark off of it, I need to get it oiled up, I need to let it dry out some of the ones that haven't dried out. So I'll prep those and I'll let them dry, and the last thing I'll do is oil them, probably burn them and oil them, but that way that I'll have enough, I'll count all the lineal feet that I need, and I'll have enough to go ahead and finish that cabin once I start on it, because I'm going to have to move everything one more time in order to do that. The only thing that I have left is the flooring and the closet in my bedroom, and then that's it, and the baseboards, and then that's it. So it was really exciting having Jennifer up here to put the flooring down. She's kind of wanting to redo her place now, wasn't trying to figure out how much it would cost, and just based on the size of my house and the size of her room that she's wanting to do, and the price of that is almost double most of the other laminate. I mean, it was quite expensive, because I kind of counted on maybe a couple thousand, but it was 35, well actually 3,600 and something, tax and all, but just rounded off 3,500 bucks to do that. So it was, I think it was a good choice and a great purchase, because it totally transforms that cabin, and it's really nice to have down there. So anyway, thanks for all the comments on the flooring, and I know that probably if some of you guys have installed stuff like that before, like I said, I did help him do some flooring, but I had not dealt with anything like that, and but I mean, it's quality stuff, so I'm very, very, very pleased with it. We've got a lot of comments about you guys had the same stuff and we're very happy with it. I think I'm going to be the same. So anyway, Yeah, I'm looking forward to a little bit cooler weather because I don't know, it seems like I get more done when it's cool. I don't know, maybe it's just in my head. But anyway, I'll drink up a few more sips of coffee and we will talk about some of the comments that you guys have made. Well, I guess you can see down the way there I've still got some of the flooring laid out from coming outside and cutting the pieces off, but I still got the closet left to do, so I haven't picked up anything yet. I'll do it all at one time, but I thought I would kind of go over some of the questions and responses that we've got. I had talked about looking over the past year, you know, and somebody said, yeah, you have done so much after we played bluegrass there in the outdoor kitchen. Good job. That was Bill White. He's the one that actually played the acoustic guitar. He was here when I built the outdoor, just as we finished the outdoor kitchen, and nothing was started on the cabin here. The chicken house wasn't done. I just finished that compost toilet too. So you're looking forward to having them back up here again. Someone else commented and said, I remember all the work that you've done. I haven't missed a video on your entire homestead build, so that's great. We appreciate you guys so much for the continued support that you give us. Great job this year. I enjoy both channels. Keep up the good work and keep up the faith. Hope you have a wonderful new year. You know, that's our wish for you guys as well. Here's one guy, made a comment. He goes, hey, I do watch on my iPhone 90% of the time. I'm almost 76, just different, I guess. Yeah, most people, I don't really want to watch anything on my phone. I'll pull it up either on the computer or the TV. I like more of a big picture in front of me. Somebody else commented and said, you've accomplished so much that it's easy for us to forget. Yeah, when I stopped and looked back at it, I have really done quite a bit with the minimal help that I've had up here, being able to accomplish quite a bit. So 2021 was a really good year for us up here at the Outpost, and you know, good Lord willing and the creek don't rise, it'll be a much better year now in 2022. You know, another comment that we have got was about that Christmas special that we put out, where Jennifer brought that silly game up here and told me that I was going to play it, and I'm like, no. And then she's like, yeah. Anyway, but yeah, we had a lot of comments of people saying that they laughed, especially at Jennifer, because she tried so hard. I don't know, it was easy for me, even though I had that contraption in my mouth. I think it was a little bit easier for me to enunciate with the words than it was for her, but I swear I couldn't for the life of me figure out some of the words that she was trying to say. But yeah, I do have to say that that was quite fun, and we did have a good time, and we did get it on video. You know, that's another thing too, getting all of this on video. You know, the family, they can actually go back, they can watch it, and you know, hopefully long after I'm gone, and be able to see, you know, all the work that was done up here, and if they were up here helping, you know, that as well. But it's been a lot of fun up here, and I know it's going to be a lot of fun on those 3 new buildings down there. Actually can't wait to get started on them, but I do have some other things that are pressing before that, but I'm going to try to swap back and forth like I've been doing, you know, because every day kind of dictates something different as far as weather goes, as finances go, or, you know, the amount of work. Am I going to need help or not need help? You know, there's a lot of different factors that are involved. Somebody else says that, Richard, if people haven't watched you from the beginning, they wouldn't realize the hours you have put into your place. Well done. Well, thank you, and yes, we have put a whole lot of hours into this. Somebody else commented and says, thank you and for your efforts. Many of us find a spot in the day to just leave the bad vibes outside and focus on the pure joy. Cheers from Italy. You know, we get a lot of comments too, you know, thank you, because it gives them a break, you know, from the norm. I'm out here, I'm on break now from the norm, because at the things that were happening in the medical field and all of the stuff that was happening around, you know, the world, so to speak, I'm like, you know, I'm out of here. I'm not going to be part of this. And now I'm up here working, and I just don't think about none of that stuff, and I go day to day and wake up and decide what I'm going to do and film that and send it out and let you guys share in, you know, what's going on up here. You know, this right here says a whole lot, and I think that they pretty much have their thumb on what's going on up here. You know, I've had people say that, you know, they haven't seen a lot of production in the last couple of months, or, you know, may make a comment or something. But this person writes, you deserve some time off during the holidays too. It's not a big deal for us to wait for a new video. We are celebrating the holidays as well. Ha ha ha. Your dedication to making sure that we have something from you to watch is certainly incredible. I know it's extremely time consuming to record everything, but no, it is appreciated. Thank you. You know, and that's true, because, you know, my kids are always saying, you know, hey, it's okay, you know, if something was to happen or whatever, but, you know, I feel obligated to making sure that there are videos. When I say I'm going to put one out on Monday and one out on Wednesday and one out on Friday, it's going to happen, you know, regardless of what I have to do, it's going to happen. And I have tried to maintain that. I know that the YouTube algorithm takes a look at that, but that's been my work ethic, you know, all along my whole life with anything that I've been doing. I wanted to be able to be responsible and to be dedicated, and people to be able to count on me if I said that I was going to do something. So I know that there will come a time, and it may be, you know, good Lord willing, nothing serious happens, but there may be an accident, maybe an equipment failure, you know. There's bound to be something that's going to cause an issue, but there has been a couple of times where I called my son, like when I went last year out hunting in Texas. I tried to send the videos back here and they kept failing, because the only place that I had was, I was sitting in front of the public library trying to Wi-Fi, and they just wouldn't go, and he had to send out a small little video saying that I had been trying, but, you know, the equipment was failing, and that, or, you know, the situation just didn't warrant me getting the video out, and that y'all to stay tuned, that I would be sure and get them out when I got back, and I did. So there's, you know, there may be some times like that, but for the most part, you know, if I say I'm going to do it, you can count on that, and I will do everything in my power to make sure that it happens. So, you know, I'm thankful that people understand that and they appreciate that. Anyway, most of these others that I've been going through there and looking at were just, you know, Merry Christmas wishes and Happy New Year wishes, and you know, things like that. And, you know, those are all very well appreciated, and we hope, you know, like we have said to you guys too, you know, happy holidays to you. I know that Christmas is over and Thanksgiving, and now New Year's is over, but we do wish you gangbusters in the upcoming new year. And I was just sitting here looking, says Dad, there's a joke for Jennifer. Well, Jennifer's not here, and I thought it was pretty funny, so I'm going to take a stab at it. It says, how does the gingerbread make his bed? How does Jennifer go? Do 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 do. He uses cookie sheets, of course. Is that how she does it? She slaps her leg? I know I'm not nearly as good looking as she is, but that was pretty funny. Okay, cookie sheets. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut the video here. I did get out there and help him. It's getting darker now, and I've got a lot of other things to do before I actually edit this video, get it together to go to Jennifer's tomorrow to upload it. So I am a little bit later in the week on getting this one done, but anyway, we're going to make sure that it happens. Guys, again, thank you so much from the bottom of our heart to you all for all the support that you have given us and what you all mean to us up here on this channel. We worked very hard on this end to try to make sure that, you know, it's entertaining, and like we were talking about earlier, gives you a way, you know, out of the norm. And we hope that you guys are enjoying what we're doing up here, because we're working real hard at trying to, you know, put out what you're wanting to watch. Anyway, guys, again, my son Patrick, my daughter Jennifer, I myself, we do appreciate you all tuning in every time we turn on a video. Can't thank you enough for that. So guys, I'm going to let you go now. Hope that everyone has a great evening. Everyone take care of yourselves, and we look forward to seeing you back up here at the cabin again next time.